lowest housing production rate in the country right now. But the state is trying to quickly change that.
NBC 10's Allegra Zamor is live with us right now with what they'll be asking for from voters this fall. Allegra, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mario and Allison. Well, as the state looks for ways to get more housing developed, they'll be turning to lawmakers and Rhode Island voters this November for a big part of their solution. Secretary Stephen Pryor and Governor Dan McKee are asking Rhode Island lawmakers for a $100 million housing bond. It would be the largest in state history. But the overall consensus.
Now, $100 million is a lot of money. It's also not enough. So it would need to be part of a series of investments.
It's very clear that any number that we can sort of throw out is going to be inadequate.
Jen Hawkins with One Neighborhood Builders says what the state needs is something more consistent.
What we need is an annual, predictable funding source for affordable housing.
Another obstacle Pryor and his team are trying to tackle: pushback from communities that have the land and resources.
If a new development on a tract of land that is undeveloped would generate new property taxes, could those property taxes in fact be greater than the expenses to the school system, the new incremental expenses to the school system? And can we prove it together and therefore overcome the concerns that may exist in a town?
With that means proactively promoting plans for development. Pryor says they'll do that with a new agency.
It's going to work with developers to identify sites that might be ready for development, to work with towns that might be asking, what can we do to build more housing?
In the $100 million housing bond, Pryor says $90 million will go toward housing production and preservation of affordable units. In that, $30 million would be committed to homeownership.
Invest in housing stock to make sure that it's of an affordable level in terms of its pricing for especially entry-level or starter homes, wherever they may be in the state.
Now, the state still faces an uphill battle in getting up to speed with housing production. And Pryor says they are continuing to meet with cities and towns throughout the state to come up with tailored solutions in those communities. Live in studio, Allegra Zamor, NBC 10 News.